Hello everyone, Rabbi Rosen here. I hope all is well with you. It's going to be a very cold Shabbat. I hope that wherever you find yourselves, it's going to be a place of warmth and comfort as a very cold weekend looms before us. We have one of the enduring mysteries of life explained to us in this week's Torah portion of Bishalach. Why is it that we can witness all kinds of remarkable, miraculous events, endure a great crisis, and find that really very little changes when it comes to our understanding of our lives, our relationships, and our understanding of God in our lives? It's exactly what happens in this week's portion. We find the Israelites triumphantly crossing the sea. The waters engulf the pursuing Egyptians. A magnificent song of triumph is sung by the Israelites to celebrate all of that wonderful salvation that takes place for them. And then what happens? They immediately start to complain. We don't have anything to drink. How about food? Why are we abandoned here in the wilderness? It's as if all of the plagues that were wrought on their behalf, all of the experiences of salvation that God performed for them, didn't take place at all. It's clearly the case that believing is not always a matter of witnessing something triumphant. Seeing isn't always believing, but perhaps the opposite could be the case. Our teachers tell us, and science confirms, the idea that we all prefer a kind of homeostasis, a kind of status quo when it comes to how we deal with our lives. We might move the needle a little bit through certain events, but then when life settles down, we come back to our ordinary kinds of ways of relating and understanding our place on earth. What needs to take place, according to Jewish tradition, is something very different. We need to see miracles as not the once-in-a-millennium experience that takes place, but that which surrounds us every single day. It is the tiny things, the sunrises and sunsets. It's the smile of a loved one. It's a song on the radio that transforms us back to where we were when we first heard it and reminds us of who we were 20, 30 years ago. It is an experience that tells us that the ordinary stuff of life is actually extraordinary. The totality of Jewish tradition might be summed up in the phrase, train your eyes, your mind, and your heart for wonder. Train yourself to see the miraculous in everything that you behold. That way, you will never take anything for granted. You will see everything as bearing the imprint of the divine. You will see that God is all about us at all times if we are just open to witnessing that remarkable phenomenon. It's not always the case that seeing is believing. Sometimes believing allows us to see things differently and better. I hope that is a journey you will enjoy in your lives, and I wish you a very warm Shabbat Shalom.